So next we'll be talking about projects. Now projects are essentially dedicated workspaces if you're working on a specific project. Now I bet you're wondering, well, how does that differ from just normal chats? Well, the difference with projects is you can add specific guidelines, you can upload images, and the project will always refer to those guidelines or images before it gives you a response. So instead of actually using the custom instructions that applies on every single thing that you type in, you can create dedicated specific instructions per project. So think of it like custom instructions, but just dedicated per project. So let me walk you through this. Okay, so let's talk about projects. Now, projects are actually quite useful when you're working on a very extensive project. Now, over here on the left side, you'll see projects, and I'll click on new project. So let's say, for example, I want to generate emails for my business about me selling a specific product or a promotion. I do sell Elementor templates on my website, so I want to create a project where I can constantly generate sales emails for my customers. So here I'll put Elementor emails. And what am I trying to achieve? I'll put conversions. Then I'll click on create project. Okay, then we're brought to this interface. Now here we have a few options. You have instructions, files, and we have these three little dots, and we have this star. Now the first thing is you want to set instructions for your project. So I'll click on edit instructions, and these are basically reference guides whenever you're running a chat in this specific project. So for example, I went ahead and I already created this. Help me draft professional emails for my business that sells Elementor templates. My tone is friendly but direct. Keep emails under 150 words when possible, and make sure to have warm closing. Do not add bullet points, do not add emojis. Always include a clear next step. I work in web design, so frame things in terms of value to the recipients. Don't be overly formal, and don't say, I hope this email finds you well. I hate when people say that. It sounds really like silly or sounds foreign because Americans don't really talk like that. So I'll go ahead and click on save instructions, all right? And then I'm gonna ask it to actually generate a email for my Elementor flash sale. So here we go. Generate me an email campaign for my Elementor template flash sale, which gives 50% off all templates, but only 10% off the lifetime plan. Mention all templates look amazing, and this is a 3-day sale. So let's now run this prompt. Now you'll see that the email, it does mention 50% off every template, and it is a 3-day sale only. It also mentions that the lifetime is 10% off as well. And then here we have some dates where we can insert our information. Now, if I click on send via Gmail, I can actually send this directly right from my email. So it makes it really convenient. All I gotta do is just press send and we're good to go. It also created a day 2 reminder. So here's day 2. And lastly, day 3, because this calls urgency, and I believe on this day, you're probably gonna get the most sales. So by using this specific method, you can basically control what goes on inside of your project. Now we can go a step further here. So I'm gonna go back to my project. So going back to the projects, so here we have the instructions, right? But maybe you don't want to actually write it down. Maybe you actually have preset instructions on like a PDF. Over here under my other chats, let's go ahead and take a quick look. I've actually generated a PDF right here. So just to show you really quick, I'll open up this sidebar, and here I'll download this. And here I created a PDF with instructions as well. So basically it's the same thing, except it's in PDF format. And what you can do is you can create preset instructions for the actual project. Now this can be used in many, many different ways. So going back to the desktop, doing things the right way, I'll click on the file section, upload from device, and I will upload the email guidelines. I'll open it. And now it's always going to reference these specific rules. So over here, I can actually write the same thing. And there we go. So now you'll see it did the same exact result. So it basically created 3 different email campaigns. And what it did is it referenced the PDF. So if you have instructions on a PDF, you can just go ahead and use that as reference in case you don't want to manually write it all down.